All right, it is time for Tomer's Trails, and I know you head up a lot of mountains, but sometimes there are obstacles that make it more difficult.
And this is one of your top 5 favorite mountains right here, Kim, that you love to do.
Oh yeah, I've done this so many times.
Yeah, you know, well, monsoon season can be tough, especially making it a challenge to climb a lot of these peaks. It shrinks your weather window, making it smaller so you have less time to do it. It really does come down to just timing, and that's exactly what we did, trying to beat the monsoon and climb the 13er Keller Peak up in the remote Gore Range. So it is so soaking wet up here from these monsoon rains that our feet are soaked to the bone. Take a look at John's right here. You'd think time stands still up in the remote Gore Range, but it doesn't. A cornucopia of colorful wildflowers show their beauty for a short time. The seasonal monsoon lasts a couple months, and weather windows can slam shut quickly. On this day, our window was small, but we decided to take advantage of the time we had.
Yeah, I'm just getting engulfed by this fog cloud and this moisture bank that's coming up and over me. Stunning views up here in the Gore Range along this ridge. Can't beat it. Heading over to Keller Peak, which is 13,047 feet.
Our goal was to climb Keller Peak, a remote 13er with a stunning approach through a lush valley full of ponds, columbine, and paintbrush. This is the look that you get when you miss your morning coffee. Yeah, I'd miss my morning coffee, my biggest mistake of the day. As we climbed higher, the air was heavy with moisture, fog, and clouds zipping by. John Kudrowski and I make a good team. He knows the mountains and I know the weather. Two very important pieces of the climbing game. Keller Peak, dude.
13,047 feet.
Nice.
Great views, man.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah.
The summit is a rewarding place, and you secretly wish time would stand still.
Looking over towards Silverthorne over here, back over towards Vail Pass in that direction, and then Vail is down in there.
But as is the case in the summer, you can't stay for long. The monsoon marches to the beat of its own drum, fueling afternoon thunderstorms. And that's just weather in action right there. That's orographic lift. That's the effect of these steep mountainsides on the weather. They help to kind of build these thunderstorms. And that's our cue. We're already talking about what we're going to eat once we get down. And as we descend, the fog rolls in. This is definitely eerie, and this is monsoon madness right here playing out in front of us. I mean, basically we're walking in a white room. We don't know where we're going. I mean, we do, but you can't see it.
Luckily, we oriented ourselves correctly before the fog rolled in. We know exactly where there's a low point in the saddle, and then we'll take a right from that. It dropped right into the valley, and then we know where we're going. We won't go off a cliff or anything.
We make our way out just as the rain moves in. We just barely made the window. We took what the Gore Range had to offer, even if it was only for a short time. So the good old remote Gore Range is located up in Summit County, where the Colorado Lottery has given over $6 million to Great Outdoors Colorado to help manage and protect the trails and open space up there. That includes $64 grand for the Keystone to Dillon Trail. And I don't even bring a map anymore. When I'm with John, he just somehow just knows where everything, even when it's fogged in, he just knows where we're going. So I just follow him around and just point out weather features, and it's just a lot of fun.
Keller Peak, great too. If you miss your morning coffee, there's a Dazbog on top, isn't there?
You know, it's funny, of all the things that you go through up there, you check your bag and this, sometimes it comes down to those little things that you need every day, like that morning coffee, and it really hurt not to have it. So.
Great pictures, though. Great story about weather and climbing.
Thank you, Chris. Well,